done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
First down and 10 now.
42 Spider. 4-2 spot.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's complete downfield. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Black 24. Black 24.
A running play called on 4th down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he pulls in the catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. First down here for this offense. And the running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
First and goal, Ohio State.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Number 5 with the carry.
And it's up and good.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab, moves his way for a first down to the 35.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
We'll try to run it with the option. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Running out of time in the pocket. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
1. Coming up, 4th down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Let's go! Griffin!
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Number 86. All that in the end zone.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7.
Is good. That makes the score Ohio State 14, Buffalo.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 17, set to kick it away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He stopped and gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On the double.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Jackrabbit.
They'll run it here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Moves.
Ball handed off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here.
Squirrel, squirrel. Lion.
And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Second down. Looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the move. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Ohio State 21, Buffalo 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And he'll set up to throw. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3.
Easy.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Number 5.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He slings this one deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Ohio State.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field.
Get set, get set.
And they get the second half started with a running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's got it again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it to the left. Get some space around the 30. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
He'll hand it off. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. They'll test the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Bringing pressure. Runs through the defender. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
With the carry.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
The quarterback making some changes at the line.
Carrier.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Arrow. Timber. Over.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3?
Gorilla. Tuna. Double right. Dino.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Pilot. Griffin. Tuna.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Play action here on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
First down for the offense.
Roll it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It's incomplete. Third down coming.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. He's escaping the pocket now. Great move in the open field. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on fourth down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And still backed up. He's looking to throw it again. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Backed up with the one. He's going to throw it. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Okay, ready?
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first down, it's play action. He's going to take another shot right here. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Ready up.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
4-2.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 38, Buffalo 14.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Travel.
Looking to score with a run to the right. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 20. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense.
Gaucho. 9-0. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. So they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The back's got it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
And now a carry here for the fullback.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Third down coming.
Okay, ready?
An important third down attempt for this offense.
Moves. Alert.
They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. Man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Using his legs on the scramble. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play, you got to hit it to make it a 1-possession game.
So the touchdown was big, but they need this 2-point conversion to make it a 1-score game. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Ohio State 38, Buffalo 28.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Here's a carry for the fullback. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.